Hi guys, my name's Abby. I'm a writer and I just got scammed. This is my first YouTube video ever, so excuse me for being weird because I am, but I wanted to jump on here because what's more important is that I share with you guys what just happened to me so that hopefully none of you make the same mistake because um, yeah, I didn't realize how much job recruitment scams are, how prevalent they are right now and for the past few years. I mean, I haven't been in the job market, but when I spoke to a gentleman in the economic crimes unit the other day after getting scammed myself, he said that it's something that happens to thousands of people every day. So I did want to jump on here and see if I could reach anyone. Excuse me. See if I could reach anyone out there that might be looking for jobs or might be about to start doing so online. I think because so many people are looking for remote jobs that we've become greater targets than before to cyber criminals. So I'm going to give you guys the Cliff's Notes version. I did write an article about this to heal myself, but also to hopefully spread the word and to get it out there about what happened to me. I think that's the best way that we can all help each other, right? Is to share not just the good things, but the difficult challenges that we have too. That's how we all grow together, right? So I have an article coming out today. It's called "My Dream Job Was a Scam," because it was. This one was anyway. I still believe that I have a dream job coming up that is not a scam, but yeah. So abby-stewart.com. That's coming out this afternoon. And you can check out the more in-depth version of the story. But all in all, what happened? I applied for a content writer position, remote, for a reputable company out of Boston, and I applied on Indeed.com, another reputable company. I checked the company out. Everything seemed legit. They had great ratings. They had really good reviews online, Google searches. They had a lot of really good industry specific content that sounded very helpful and really inspiring and something that I wanted to be a part of. So, I didn't see any red flags. Fast forward a little bit, I later received an email from someone who said they were in HR and that they wanted to offer me an interview, which they were going to conduct through an app called Wire, and it was going to be conducted by a man named Peter Griffin. Jokes on me. And yeah, so I did about like a 2-hour text interview, which they explained was because it was in beta testing, this type of interview system, texting, because people tend to be very anxious, like me, and have a hard time doing face-to-face interviews, even interviews over the phone, interviews via video. So I was like, okay, well, that's really cool, and that's progressive. And like I said, I haven't been in the job market really this heavily, maybe ever in my life. Luckily, I've been fortunate enough that I have received a lot of different freelance contracts and work through word of mouth and recommendations and editors who knew other writers and friends who knew other professionals, and that's how I've been able to build my career up to this point. But now that I'm in the job market or in the job hunting field, I am a little out of my element, especially now with everything being remote and being online, and it's hard for me to tell what's real and what's not anymore, as I'm sure it is for a lot of you guys too. So what happened was basically they said I aced the interview. I felt so good about it. I was like, wow. It took me like 2 hours texting this guy on the way to my camping trip. I was just stoked. Couldn't wait to hear back. Kept refreshing my email through, my whole camping trip. Finally hear back. Aced it. They wanted to offer me the job, right? So I felt really good about myself, didn't I? Yeah, it had been about 4 months since I left my previous job, and I really needed this, and not to mention it was perfect. It was remote from a reputable company, and it was doing something that I love, and believe in, and it was more than double the highest salary that I've ever received. So, my ship had come in, and I was finally, going to realize my own worth and step into my power and do what I've always wanted to do, and do it to the best of my ability. And I was just really excited, especially excited to be able to provide for myself, my family in the future. And all of those thoughts, I mean, they just started immediately swirling, and I constantly was like, I'm not good enough for this. I don't deserve this. And I was reminded, yes, you do. You're worthy. You do deserve this. Anyway, long story short, what happened was they were sending me the tax documents, all of the things that I needed to fill out and all of my benefit information to my physical address. But first, something that was urgent was that we get my workspace set up so that I could start training. And that was a red flag, you guys. Something super urgent and they want you to start buying stuff, pump the brakes. So they sent me a check. They had a reason why it was written from the State of Maryland Treasury Department. You guys might want to check into some stuff. I'm sorry, but it looked totally legit. And it was for $4,799.99. So what I was supposed to do with that check was put it in my bank, mobily deposit it, which is what I did. But then about 6 hours after that, everything started falling around me. Red flags everywhere. I'm like, wait a minute, what is happening? Luckily, my boyfriend was like right there, like, asking some questions. That about 2 a.m. that night, we realized, okay, yeah, we need to call the FBI. Actually, you don't have a dream job. You are in the middle of laundering money. So, yeah, I luckily was able to stop in time. But what they were going to have me do was to send the money back via Cash App to pay for this, new MacBook, Apple, whatever. I don't use Apple, but I was ready to try the whole workstation setup. And yeah, and then as soon as the bank came back, which is like usually within 48 hours or so, that's why they start to become really urgent and finding out whether the money's become available. Then I'm out $5,000 because I've sent the money out, and the banks don't care. They have no way of proving whether you were part of the scam or not. So you owe that money. If you took it out, you have to put it back in. You owe it. So luckily, I was able to stop them before they got that from me. But they did get my passport information. They did get my direct deposit information. So I had to close all my bank accounts. Freeze all of my credit. All 3 credit bureaus, contact the FTC, local FBI, the Economic Crimes Unit. There's been a lot of things that I've had to do. So in addition to the emotional ramifications that I didn't, in fact, deserve this amazing opportunity, there's just been a lot. So I wanted to get on here really quick. Sorry I took almost 8 minutes, but I hope you guys are able to take away something from this. If you want any more details, please check out my article. It's called My Dream Job Was a Scam, abby-stewart.com. Tell your friends about this, please. Share it. If something like this happens to you, please send me an email, abby@abby-stewart.com. I would love to post your story on my website. The more that we can share these things that happen with us, the more that we can take care of each other. The FTC told me that I'd probably never hear anything back from this. And that's not surprising because with this happening by the 20s of thousands every single day, it's hard to keep up. But we have to keep sharing this stuff and keep together and band together and take care of our brothers and sisters, neighbors, mothers, fathers, friends. So anyway, I hope this finds you all well. I hope this helps some of you out there. And God bless. Peace, love, take care of each other, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself. And hopefully next video will not be on such bad terms. Thanks for checking out my article and this video, and bye!